Greetings. This is your brother Elder Blacklight coming to you with a very important message. In the background you see microscopic organisms, viruses and germs. We're talking about the coronavirus specifically today. Now, this is a test to see who will survive the war of Armageddon. Some others, they all into their economics. They're forgetting that economics can be a distraction. You all wrapped up into economics. I heard a brother say that he was a proponent of the Honorable Elijah Muhammad's economic program, which is cool. But now myself, I studied the wisdom of Master Farad Muhammad. I'm into the supreme wisdom because, once you got supreme wisdom, shoot, man, you got treasures in heaven for infinity. Because from the mind comes everything. And if, you want to focus on one thing in particular, that's cool. But when you focus on all things, because you are all things are within you, then you will attract all things. Now, as far as this coronavirus, it's a sign to tell you that you're living in war times, because the coronavirus is a biological weapon or biological attack, and it started in China. But who put it there? They want you to believe that it's a leak from a biological laboratory. It leaked out and got into the animal population, or the bats, and the people over in China. Some of them have a bad habit of eating things they don't supposed to eat, bats and skunks and whatever. And this biological weapon they label coronavirus implanted itself into bats, or they injected it into bats or other types of animals, and put it in a supermarket, or I mean not a supermarket but a marketplace, where people go and indulge in eating bats and skunks and whatever, and it got out. But I don't believe that a Chinaman would do it to his own people. That don't make sense, because it would have a boomerang effect and come back on you and your family. That's what the United States want to say. The United States are the only, the Caucasian is the only man that's against nature itself. he would be the only one that would use biological warfare against people. He done it before. You know, you could go back into some of these YouTube archives and prove that people have been investigating biological warfare or germ warfare. So Trump always had a beef with China, and they always said China was too overpopulated. So he, you know, he's the number one suspect, him and his crew. So they put it on them. But China put it on the United States because the reason why I say that is hitting too many states at the same time. And some of those people are supposed to have been, that's been overseas on cruise ships and airplanes, supposed to have been screened at the docks, on the boat, at the airport. So how did it get so rapidly transferred from person to person in each state? Because they retaliated against them being attacked by biological weapons, and they put it on the United States. And so also whoever is allies of the United States, too many countries got infected. So now the United States gonna make money regardless. They make money off of war. They make money off of death. They make money off of birth. They get rid of the old people. You don't have to pay Social Security. And they infect the youth, so the youth won't overpopulate the earth and the next generation. So we're dealing with one that's against nature, which falls under Yaqub's grafted devil. Yaqub's grafted devil. Now Yaqub is Jacob in the Bible, but his name was later turned into Israel, against God. That's what Israel means. I keep telling y'all that. They might have tried to erase that meaning in the dictionaries and Bible dictionaries. But if you got an old dictionary, it means against God, or contender against, or contender of God. The next point I'm going to make to you is, yesterday was a church day. Some Nation of Islam went to the meetings. The gods, the nation of gods on earth, and all y'all, when y'all meet up, what defense do y'all have against this attack on the population? None. Now you know they got an antidote for the coronavirus, but they don't want to, they probably inoculated themselves, those who are responsible for this biological warfare. They're inoculating themselves and their family, but the general public not going to get inoculated. So when you went to church yesterday, what did y'all talk about? The preacher say Jesus gonna take care of it. Did y'all talk about prosperity? You know, because churches is big on that prosperity. Or did y'all talk about separating? It's saying in the Bible to separate. In the next video, we're going to talk about that. What you should be discussing. That's the only thing that can save you, is to self-quarantine yourself. Don't be in a crowd. Remember the messenger said, don't be in a big crowd of people. This is Black Light saying, sugar is sugar, salt is salt. If you don't dig this, it ain't my fault.